Today, my friends, welcome back. Clearing my throat. Today, my friends, welcome back. Where to start? I thought about we should talk a little bit about the clutch. I will revert from full slider to lockup clutch and explain a little bit about the function and take it apart. I start with taking it apart a little bit and explaining. So this is the pressure plate I used in my KX engine, and it was driven by the clutch basket, and by that it rotates with the engine RPM, and the faster it turns, the more centrifugal weight, the centrifugal affects these arms, and when they're going like it rotates fast, this one wants to go outwards, and by that they are pivoted on a shaft, a little bit shaft right here, and then when it's going outwards, you can see the pressure plate is going inwards. So the springs are made for having the pressure plate kept back from the friction plates. So when the engine is idling or underneath a certain RPM, the clutch never grabs. But now, as this is very boring to ride with, it's only drag racing only. Let's say I'm setting up this for clutches connecting at 8,000 RPM. I can't drive it underneath 8,000 RPM. No matter the gear I got. It's 8,000 or nothing. Upwards, of course. So that will cause a lot of wear and tear on an engine going on a street. So thereby I'll go with this clutch. This is driven, not clutch, this is a lockup clutch. This is driven by the gearbox. So the faster the gearbox spins, it adds weight. No, this doesn't add weight. It adds pressure to the discs. So you can have a very small clutch springs. So you can you just dump in the clutch and you get a soft start. Like let's say you're running on launch control 7,000 RPM, or releasing the clutch, and the bike starts to pull and go forward, and the speed increases on this one and adds weight to the clutch, and in the end it's so much weight that you cannot almost pull the clutch handle. So you need to throttle blip it or use a gear cut. I'm having gear cut. So this is, I know this weight now is grabbing at about 6,500 to 7,000 RPM, but it's unimportant because that's the engine RPM. This one goes much slower, and this one will go move a little bit slower in the start, even more. But I'll just take it apart first and think about what weight to put up when setting it up. And by the way, I made this myself, of course, and I made it quite heavy because I wanted some extra inertia You can see now what's happening when the arms are going outwards. I can show you. When now arms are going outwards, it just shop shop. Yeah, it will never move this much, but it's allowed to move that much, but it can't. And you can see right here is actually witness marks of the force that's being applied to the clutch. It's quite a lot. There's more marks than I expected actually. That's interesting. That's why on the pressure plate on this one, I haven't got them screwed in right now, but I got screws and when these arms are set on this one, this will push on the pressure plate and it will destroy the aluminium. So I got some screws screwed down into this pressure plate so it will be steel against steel. So now I can take this one apart totally, but I just put off the weights totally. Here's the engine. Can you see it? Can you see the engine? Yes, you can. And millimeter 8. I need to go get that tool. Oh, millimeter 10. So these are some soft springs I'm using from a Honda moped engine. It's a first setup. I don't know if it's good or anything yet. I'm just using them. And now I need to put, I can show you guys. This one sits up on here right now instead. Are you following me now? The other clutch was bolted onto the cage and rotated with the engine RPM. This one is locked onto the input shaft in the gearbox and thereby accelerates in rotation by engine bike's movement. So I need to have some washers and longer screws, and then I need to it's stuck. I need some washers up on this, between this and that, so it pushes on the springs I actually made it so I can stack washers on top here to make... Yeah, that's for another video. I'll just do it like this first and show you guys. I need to put the screw inside here also, and I need to find them. They are very short. Maybe I just need to make new ones. But I won't screw them on right now. I can do that in another video. When the centrifugal force is acting on this, it will push very hard, and you saw the damage on the other clutch. So it will damage this pressure plate instantly. And thereby I had some metal screws, so that this one acting on the steel instead. So just now I'll just let's see, this one needs to have movement also, so the pressure plate can come out. So I need to space it upwards maybe. That washer I need some washers right here. And I don't know if I got them at home. So let's see. Place these ones right there. This will push down the springs. Like there. And then I just had this idea, as I need some space to this one, to place a little washer up on top of this. See where we're heading. I need to measure the height of the nuts, not nuts, the bolt of the head, or head of the bolt. Maybe this should be good. Yeah, like this. I'll bring you in. Put on some light maybe. As you can see now, I haven't got those heads of bolts, so I might need to shim this upwards some more, because it needs some movement for the pressure plate also upwards. It will go like this, and it might be too small. I might space some more and use longer bolts. But as you can see now, when this is rotating and having weights on this, it will push and then push down on the pressure plate. So that's all that I had for today. I'll see you in another episode. Bye.